who don't have any money invested in the team and are not owners, um, I was pissed off about it. Still pissed off about it. I think that was some that was some sucker shit.
Pissed off. Oh, you talking about Barkley?
Yeah, but so yeah, rightfully so, he was upset about it, but he understands the nature of the business more so than anybody as an owner. He knows that there's budgets, he knows that there's margins, that he knows that certain things have to be met. You can't just be overpaying. And not saying that they would have overpaid. I'm just saying you can't. In order to run a team, you have to allocate money where it's needed. And given our current situation with the O line and all that at that time, he had to allocate those resources to trying to fix the offensive line and getting another edge rusher. So
Fact.
whether you agree with his decisions or not, we'll see if they bear fruit this season. And what I mean by that is we were not able to run. DJ or uh, Tommy Cutlass or anybody else had any time to go through their progressions and find an open receiver because there was no blocking. So if this team goes from 31st overall O line to 19th, 20th, that's a vast improvement. And I would say that is a win because that is a step in the right direction for sustained success. So I don't understand what all the hubbub is about, but you know, I'm just a guy on YouTube. What do I know, right?
Right. I mean, everybody. I guess the people that want the negativity, everybody is like questioning Joe Shane's moves and everything. So let's just say he keeps Saquon Barkley and gives him the 14 million that he probably would have had to give him to outbid the Eagles. And we still got the same offensive line.
What up, Alex? Miss.
How does that help this team? Like, how does that help this team if he didn't go get any offensive linemen and we have to go into the season with I I guess a couple of rookies and maybe a super low offensive lineman out of free agency? How does that help this team? How does that help Saquon Barkley? How does that help anybody on this team? How does that help you reach your goal if you go in basically doing the same thing? Only thing it does is it keeps butts and seats, and the show is going to go on. People are going to go see the Giants whether Saquon Barkley is here or not. They did it when Odell Beckham left. They still came and watched the games. You know what I'm saying? You put butts in seats by winning. I
Not
don't care if,
giving out free Pepsis.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if we go 10 and 11 and 6, fans are not going to come because Saquon Barkley isn't playing with us. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. So,
People just gotta have something to say.
yeah, people just going to have to get over that, man.
But another decision that he made that people have uh, issue with is he didn't get Hunt and he went and got Brian Burns and
He
I
didn't
mean, he
get
went and
Hunt. He
got
got
Runyon.
John
He went and
Runyon
got
and
Runyon and
Luminor.
Luminor. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I'm like, we had more holes than one on the offensive line. Yeah, Hunt might have been a better guy, but if you can get two decent guys as opposed to the trash that we had, I would take the two decent guys and try to coach them up and put them in positions to win.
facts. You see
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
saying, oh, from a business perspective, Mara was not happy, but for building a future, it was the right move. No, I understood what you meant. I'm just saying, from what I'm hearing on Twitter and stuff like that, um, a lot of people saying that Shane's on the hot seat. You know, if we don't make the playoffs, it's over, and all of this stuff. And I'm like, Barkley is the one who made the decision to leave. So if you want to blame Barkley on him, you have no leg to stand on with that. Um, if you want to blame not drafting a quarterback on him, you have no leg to stand on with that. Mara actually likes Daniel Jones. Dable likes Daniel Jones. The team likes Daniel Jones. Half of our bipolar fan base doesn't, but they ain't put no money in on this. They don't got no say. Mara and Shane have the say on who's the quarterback, and they
Facts.
ultimately decided on Daniel Jones. So nothing that you guys are upset about falls directly in the lap of Joe Shane, which is another thing that makes no sense to me. How somebody can be on the hot seat for other people's choices and decisions. We are all grown men at the end of the day. If I gave you the opportunity to go test the market and then come back so that we can try to match or meet somewhere in the middle or something, right? Because you claim you want to be a giant for life, and then you go somewhere and don't give me the opportunity to match, that's not on me. You're not a man of your word.
Right. Because his agent, when he asked him that question, he even said it in the damn episode. He was like, So I mean, it is what it is, man. I truly believe that Saquon Barkley just was done with the New York Giants, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just
But
tell
be a
the
man
truth
about it.
about it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
He could have
Trust
easily
me.
came out and said that, and all this could have been avoided.
Look how many times people have come on here and I told them flat out, hey, look, you can unsubscribe and you can bounce. I don't care
Right.
if you watch me or you don't. But see, I'm not gonna wait till you leave and be like, man, I wish he stopped coming around. No.
Facts.
Hey man, don't come here no more. You're not welcome here, fam. It is what it is. Take it how you want to. Be a man about shit. You can say it nicer if you're not confrontational. I tend to just be cut and dry with it, but you know, state how you feel, man. You know what I mean? Make your intentions known. Mean what you say and say what you mean.
That's all you got as a as a man, man. Mean what you say and say what you mean and just be about it. If you were tired of the New York Giants and you basically didn't want to come to the Giants unless they gave you the ultimate bag, you could have said that and everybody would have understood.
What's up,
You
Jay man? He says great discussion as usual. Big Pat, love the show.
appreciate it.
Oh, just Big Pat. I'm invisible, huh? Well, I tell you,
Man, he's on.
sometimes
Oh, wait a minute. I'm the paperclip. Never mind. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button for G Nation. I'm sitting there out. You the paper. I'm the paperclip. Appreciate you, J man.
whatever's in that black and mild, put it out.
Man,
J Man would have been great to get Hunt. I was hoping for drafting Cooper Beebe. I did want Cooper Beebe on this team as well instead
facts.
of Nubin. He says instead of Nubin. Okay. Well, I mean, we did need a safety with McKinney gone. And Tyler Nubin seems to be uh, making some noise. So, yeah, guys, you guys know that you can become a member to G Nation Inside Sports, right? You can become
Mhm.
a member of the Blitz Squad. Also, if you want to become a member of the Big Pat Sports Talk, talk your talk with Big Pat. There's the link right there to become a member for him. Miz Barkley wanted out. He was a bit of a snake. Yeah, tap in, Miz. Hop on the stream. I think it would be a big mistake to shed Shane and Dable. Have to try and be patient with these guys. Yeah, it's been too much of a revolving door with coaches, and we need to build some continuity here. And I think these guys have done enough, to earn some respect. And that's what I don't see going on around here. Even the media, sports analysts, people on YouTube, people on Twitter, ain't nobody giving these guys respect because they making moves that the average Joe Blow on Twitter or at home don't like. Well, guess what? The average Joe Blow on Twitter or at home on his couch isn't getting paid to make the decisions that these guys make because you're not in that career field and you don't have what it takes to do what they do. That's why you
Facts.
on the couch or on Twitter.
That is absolute facts.
Ghost Dog, you're salute to the big blue crew. Mosley. J Man says, haha, I love you both, brother. As a Giants fan, I personally can't wait for us to be past this Snakehorn saga already. Yeah, I'm done with it. I just don't understand why everybody blaming Joe Shane for a move that this man decided to make. What's up, John Mabry? Man, you guys hit that subscribe button for the light skinned brother over here, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to dislike me like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be watching me from the shadow realm like this, ninja watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? The hell with Snakehorn. Facts. Run his ass over.
Yeah.
The BKNYC85 in the building. He says facts. Yeah, man. I just these people on Twitter acting like they got dumped by a girl.
That's what they acting like. Oh, we lost one of the players that everybody talks about. It. The world is over. Come on, man. The Tennessee Titans let Derrick Henry walk.
And half of them is the same people that were saying we should have traded him a year ago.
Yeah, facts. And the other half of them was mad when we drafted him at number 2.
This is the crazy shit that be making no sense to me that I be talking about. When people be just saying foolishness.
Like, why will we keep Saquon Barkley and not allocate those funds into fixing the offensive line? We've drafted offensive linemen. It's time to get some proven people in the building on this offensive line. They wouldn't have got the third best guard and maybe the best right tackle on the board in the free agency this year. Then they got another good guard just in case Evan Neal screws up and they can move Illuminor to right tackle and have those two guys play guard who have played on winning teams. What's the use of bringing Barkley back if we're going to have the same crap on the offensive line?
They can't protect him. None. But you can't say that to these people. They don't understand.
People can't get through their mind that if the offensive line actually turns out to be good, we're a better team without Barkley automatically because we're able to do more things now. We're able to throw the ball down the field now. Daniel Jones is able to go through his progressions on a regular basis now. And Devin Singletary, he ain't no scrub. The dude almost had 1,000 yards himself last year and only started 8 games. Oh, we're stupid because we wanted to get a better pass rusher. We got one of the top edge rushers in the league in Brian Burns. Oh, but you want to poo-poo Brian Burns now because he's a Giant. Before, when he was on the Panthers, he was a good player. But now that the Giants got him, now he ain't TJ Watt. Man, get out of here, man. How many people are TJ Watt out there? He's TJ Watt for a freaking reason. He's one of the best players in the league.
It's funny because Hard Knocks just came on.
Oh, you talking about on your box?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these people are crazy, man. I don't understand them. Anybody in the New York Giants sign, all of a sudden, man, they just lose all their skills.
They're
They,
talking about
they
how the Jets offered Runyon 17 million.
yeah. But Joe Shane's a dummy. He can't get anything done. Although the two people that he wanted to target were getting better offers from other teams, and he found a way for them to take a little bit less. But he actually got Runyon to do a 3-year deal instead of a 2 because the Jets were offering him 2 with $1 million more. But he got Runyon to take a 3-year deal with us instead of the car. And he got Illuminor for $1 million less than what the Cardinals were giving him by giving him 1 less year. And that's stupid. You have to pay him real soon. Well, if that dude plays well for 2 years, pay the man.
Pay him. The hell.
We haven't had a good offensive lineman besides Andrew Thomas in a long damn time.
Thought process, bro. I do not be understanding the thought process with these people. That shit is
He's
crazy to me.
crazy, man. Ooh. So if they would have kept Saquon Barkley and McKinney and couldn't sign nobody else, and we go out there with the same offensive line and get killed again, guess what? Joe Shane is stupid. That's exactly what you would have said. That's
Right.
exactly what you would have said. Damned if he do, damned if he don't. Like I don't understand these people. Like I guess because a lot of these people ain't never ran a business, and ain't never had a business of their own. Or so, I don't get it. Like you have to make business decisions, and sometimes those decisions are gonna hurt. I know that.
Fact.
I know
What's up, NYG?
what's going on, NYG. I know
Man, about
losing
time you
Saquon
let me on the
Barkley.
show, Lou.
I didn't see you. I was working
Had me
on
in
my
a
text.
gulag back there.
My bad, bro.
I'm
Hey,
fucking with you.
go check out NYG's a video on his Unpopular Opinion Sports channel. He had a very good video today. I watched the premiere at work. It was a very good and insightful video, man. Go check that out.
Man, he finally
Appreciate you.
made a good video. No, let me see.
Right. But
Go
when
ahead.
you a shot caller, sometimes the shots that you call are not gonna agree with everybody in the building. It's not.
I'm not raising my hand. I'm trying to lock the camera in position.
Oh, and
But
oh my
let me
God.
catch up the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna get to the Kevin Doncic dude because he be saying some crazy stuff
Barkley was
too.
done after the tag last year. We're going to be a problem this year. That's a fact, Mr. Mabry. Bookend tackles. He had no intention on coming back. Right. All facts. We should have gotten an offensive lineman. Yeah, I'd rather have a few good backs and better line. You're reading my mind. Well, hit that subscribe button for your boy there, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
He subscribed to both of us already.
He ain't subscribed to me.
All right.
Facts, Pat Joe. Shane said it out his mouth. He was gonna pour resources into the O line, and he did that. Yep. If losing Snaquan was the cause, then so be it. We better off. I agree. We need a great running game, not running back. Facts. Just remember, Eagles
Hey,
always.
that was a dope statement. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, that was a dope statement.
Just remember, Eagles always find a way to lose, no matter how much talent they have. Right. And Snaquan was too busy not hitting holes with power. Pause. Fuck out of here. It's time to focus on what he got. We weren't winning with Barkley since he came in the league because our line sucked. That's true. You guys got me fired up. Good, sir. That's the intention of this show. Outside of Gilmore, Howard, Peterson, who are other cornerback positions the G-men should consider? I would wait until the free
Cordell Flott.
roster cuts because there's going to be a lot of young talent out there that you can coach up for cheap on practice squads. A lot of these rookies that got drafted or undrafted are going to be sitting in that pool of uh, practice squads. Since 2012. Not like it's a huge loss. Marlon Jackson. I agree the correct choice was made. We offered that man multiple contract offers. He denied. Not gonna kiss nobody ass to stay with us. Everyone that
Facts.
leaves us doing nothing with their new team. Facts, Marlon. Tell him again. Ooh, say it again.
Right.
They would have been clowning us regardless. Right. They always talk shit. It don't matter. Going separate ways was better for both sides.
I agree.
Agree. Me
Our
too.
fan base can't be happy. They just like to bitch and moan. Facts.
I agree.
Kevin Doncic. One thing about John Runyon that nobody noticed in the Dallas playoff game, he was rotating in and out of the lineup with a rookie.
But what you saying? You trying to say John Rain is not a starter?
We got a
So
lot of fair
Runyon
weather
garbage
fans that
now.
ain't got no respect for
Yep.
them.
Is that the narrative? Runyon
Yep.
is oh my god.
Proof is in the pudding. Well, get your Jello pudding, pops.
Yeah.
PFF saying we have the 31st ranked roster is crazy. Don't nobody
Uh,
give a damn about
right.
PFF. I don't even like using a mock draft simulator.
Facts. And
That's
I want
facts
Kevin
though.
Doncic to bring up all the proof that he's talking about John Runyon. Bring up the proof.
Genuine
Show me the
Quality
film.
says, thank you for stopping by, Genuine Quality. Hit that subscribe button for your boy G Nation Inside Sports, man. It's absolutely free, and it costs you nothing to push that button. You heard? He says, man, fuck him. We better now with him gone. Without him, y'all gonna see facts.
That was genuine. Appreciate that.
What's good,
Right.
fellas? What up, Dash? I
It's
have to
good,
look.
Dash.
I'll have to look your channel, bro. Yeah, see, I told you he wasn't subscribed.
I could have sworn I seen John on your channel. Well, hold on. Let me do this. Let me put your link in the chat real quick. Pause.
Taj, what's going on, Taj? Long time no see.
Ninja Vanish.
Right. Ghost Dog. Heavyweight champ in the building. He says, woo! 12-5 in the Super Bowl. Woo! Tell me what your channel is and I'll quickly subscribe. It's G Nation Inside Sports. Pat just put the link in the chat. It is right there on the screen. What's good, Dash? Let them sleep for now. We got the ice water for that ass. Facts. Genuine Quality says 100. Subbing now, G Nation. Appreciate that, my G. What is your channel? I got you. G Nation Inside Sports. Click that link to subscribe. The link right there in the chat. J-Man says, how long do we wait to be patient with Evan Neal? Second game,
Oh
third game.
Lord.
Really pulling for Evan. However, there is this cutoff point, and we stick Illuminor in there. Thoughts? We had this discussion last night on Big Pat's channel. We all know where NYG stands with it. Um, I'm in the mindset that if he looks bad in preseason, start Illuminor week 1.
Yeah, they both subscribe, Lou.
Marley Marl says whether I like it or not, ultimately it was the right move because we were wasting his career. Daniel Jones too, but at least he got a bag out of it.
Hey,
Thank you,
one
John.
thing I want to say about Marley Marl's comment. Let's not act like Saquon Barkley didn't get a bag from the Giants too. He was the number 2 overall pick, and he got 32 million guaranteed. Every dollar was guaranteed. He made every dollar of that first contract.
It's really good, fellas. I'm excited for this upcoming season. Me too, Javi TX Bodie. What's going on? Jarvis, the homie, member of the Blitz Squad.
And he talks his talk with Big Pat Sports Talk. What's going on, Jairus?
Eddie Big Gavel. Oh, Eddie Bigavelli. For sure going to the first game. Okay, Eddie. Thank you for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button for NYG as well. You got to speak NYG.
Yo.
Facts. That's why I don't feel sorry for Saquon. Snarf. I'd say 10 wins. True. And that kid didn't run us into a chip. F him. Right.
Yeah, we only got into the playoffs one time his whole time here with the Giants. For everybody that's sitting here want to glaze him now because now is your opportunity to be negative
Whoa.
to the Giants.
Damn.
Yeah, they're glazing him, man. It's crazy.
Oh man.
Like he could have chose somebody else besides the Eagles. I
Right.
think that man wanted to go to the Eagles from
He
the
wanted to
get-go.
stick it to us. Pause, old bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I agree,
Now
man.
Hugh Laurie, oh, he's so great. He does so great. Well, those super teams that he got, he ain't won a Super Bowl. And they
Saquon, that look, Pat, man, that whole Saquon shit, man. You already know what it's about. It's about Daniel Jones because They paid Daniel Jones, and now people are mad because Saquon walked for more money. He left. Like Lou
Yep.
said earlier, he's the one that left. He could have signed a contract last year.
He could
Like,
have signed a contract in the middle of 2022. They
Yep.
facts.
went to him first. Out
Greed,
of
bro.
They
That's what
went
it
to
was.
they went to him before Andrew Thomas. They went to him before Dex. They went to him before Xavier McKinney. They went to him before Daniel Jones. He said, "No, I want top running back money. I want money right there with Christian McCaffrey." They compared him to Nick Chubb, and he laughed. And he went on the podcast and said that was kind of disrespectful to compare me to Nick Chubb. What do you mean? Nick Chubb has been outperforming you, sir.
Facts.
Every move the Giants make is wrong according to analysts and social media. We are the black sheep until proven otherwise. Well, everywhere on social media and all the other sports analysts, except for the Big Blue Crew. We tell it like it is. Big Blue Crew Sports Network, we tell the truth, whether people like it, disagree with it, hate it, find it unpopular, find it distasteful. We give you the truth.
Hit that
We,
like button.
unlike most people, we do what Joe Judge lied and said they was gonna do. We line up and we punch you in the face for as long as we're live. With facts.
Like, hey, that's a fact though. Like everybody talk all this noise about them, and then when we invite you to the platform, it's crickets. Nobody wants any of that smoke.
Facts.
And then we even say we'll come on your platform, still
Facts.
crickets.
He did that on some hurt emotional shit. Right.
Need a Mob Deep drop. They shook. Ain't no
Right.
such things as that with Chris.
Scared to post and scared to look. They should.
Right.
When we made the playoffs, it wasn't because of Saquon. DJ had 7 winning drives to lead us to the playoffs. True
Yep.
statement. True statement. Bookend, if you take away his 50-yard run, his down, if you take away his 50-yard runs, his down and down out was less than 2 yards per carry.
Damn.
I'm about substance, not flash.
Facts.
Big Bellinger fan. However, lots of hype on Theo Johnson. Bellinger underutilized, in my opinion. Thoughts? I said that yesterday as well.
Lou
I
has
think
been saying that.
have a breakout role. Him and Slayton are the most familiar with Daniel Jones. They have the most familiarity, and when plays break down, those are going to be the guys he looks to first, Slayton and Bellinger. And I think Bellinger is going to be his security blanket. He's a big target. He can box you out and get the ball coming across the middle. Pause. Chubb a beast. We giving him too much light. What y'all think about the potential of our defense? Our defense gonna be lights out, Marlon. Facts. All the more reason to say F him and let's watch it get done without him. Like I said before, F him. Right. It's gonna be a tiki experience. He left him talking shit, and we're gonna go win a chip without him. And probably beat them on the way to it.
Facts.
Barkley wanted to go to the Eagles last year. That's why he kept turning out offers and was mad when he was tagged. Well, good. Now he can go there when they even suckier, and we can stomp that ass.
I bet you they get rid of him if they do that. Watch,
Quick.
watch my team.
Real quick.
I'm
Hey, do
telling
we
you.
still got Boston Scott?
We never
Yeah,
had Boston
they-
Scott.
Nah, they got it. The Eagles.
Not
No, Boston Scott went somewhere else. I think he went to the Bengals.
Did he?
Yeah, about the dude, the Eagles running back that always
Yeah,
seems to get a
yeah.
touchdown. I think he went to the Bengals.
The dude that was always scoring on us. I thought.
Yeah,
thank
he went to the Bengals.
Good. Yeah, we might sweep them now. Shit. That little bastard is gone.
Man,
The only QB in NFL history with 300 yards passing, 75 rushing, and 2 touchdowns in a playoff game.
yep, only QB in NFL history.
But they won't
Yeah.
bring up that stat.
Nah, they
Nope,
hate
because
it.
it was against the Vikings. But if Josh Allen does it, he's one of the greatest. And then you got bums like Patrick Peterson talking noise. And when you look at those 2 Viking games, every big play, number 7 was in the screen getting torched,
Cooked.
crying on the sidelines. He pushed off. No, man, you just whack now, Peterson. How you think you one of the first people they didn't bring back? He was getting cooked. Then he went over to Pittsburgh and started getting cooked over there. That's why he's a free agent again.
You know what? I don't even remember
Right.
what Tiki said about Saquon. What did Tiki say about Saquon? I remember there was a big controversy about that, but I don't remember what he said.
It was
The
something
whole
about it. He was trying to give him advice.
you're dead to me shit. I know that. When Saquon left, went to the Eagles, Tiki was like, "You're dead to me." You know, you don't get no respect with the Giants no more. I mean, he's right in a sense. I mean, I I always
Tiki,
defended that position.
you know what? Saquon is the only one who once a giant, not always a giant. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I
going to
mean,
the Eagles was nasty work, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
he'll probably get back in the graces with the franchise eventually,
Nah.
man. But right now,
Mm-hmm.
he's done. He's done, man. As long as
No, he
he,
ain't done right now because it's the negative energy that he produces now. So they're gonna keep talking about Saquon Barkley and glazing him because it's a negative light on the Giants franchise. Now, when it turns into if he goes over there with the Eagles and don't do shit, then they ain't gonna talk about Barkley no more. But as long as Barkley is over there with the Eagles and he's doing good, that's all they're gonna talk about.
And you know what? As much as we liked his flash and his big playability sometimes, he never was a three down back for us. So at the end of the
nope,
day, Shane made the right decision. And
4.3 yards per carry. That's not even top 5 in Giants history.
Ronnie, what's going on? Like, was DJ not supposed to smoke that defense? He was not every down back, right? Tiki was speaking from the fans' perspective. No, he
True.
won't. Saquon committed Giants blasphemy. Shania, high effects. What's going
What's
on?
going on, Shania?
He should stop saying glaze. No Diddy, son. K Saint in the building. He says, "Sup, fellas? This is the greatest chat on YouTube." Well, thank you very much, Mr. K Saint. Subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports if you're not subscribed to him. All right, another member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. We grinding hard for y'all, giving y'all all this content. I hope y'all caught Coach's full court press podcast earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Dog 30 inches pause was Snaquan's kryptonite.
Facts. Couldn't pick up a goddamn third, man. That shit had me and Pat heated.
He
Man,
played
what?
the best game in 2022 when he played Minnesota twice that year.
He didn't have a good game against the Colts.
Yeah, he smoked. He smoked the Colts. That was actually his best game.
He
He
didn't
had
have a
4
good game
touchdowns
against
that game.
what was the other game? Was it the Green Bay game? We had to come
Yep.
back in.
He had a
Jay,
good
Like,
game against the Ravens.
yeah.
And he
J
had a
Man,
good game against the Texans.
Danny Dimes threw for 3,000 yards and 24 touchdowns in 2019. Those are decent stats for a rookie. Still believe in Dable to get him back to those stats. Okay. John Mabry agrees. He says, word up 100. I think DJ had like 7 comeback victories. He
Yes, he
smoked
did.
Bobby Okereke.
Yeah.
Yes, he
That's
Jaguars.
had
not
a
a
very
quote.
good game
That's
against the
not a
Jaguars,
quarterback
too.
stat though.
And believe it or not, that Jaguars game, he should have had a hell of a lot better game because he had 2 touchdowns dropped in that game.
Yes, he did. Slayton was one of them. Make sure y'all all like and subscribe. Matt Customs, what's going on? He said Jarvis says win, so I would say he can read defenses.
Yeah. I mean,
Bet he's gonna blow past those stats. Right.
And one thing, why everybody trying to act like Daniel Jones only had 2 good games that whole 2022 season? And it
Because
was
they
against the Vikings. It's ridiculous. Do you know Saquon Barkley stats the last 6 games of that season? He was a ghost. How you gonna say that Daniel Jones didn't have nothing to do with that season when he had more first down runs than Saquon Barkley that season? And
he was our third down back.
Right, and he had only three. He had only 3 less rushing touchdowns than Saquon Barkley that season. Like, make it make sense, bro. You didn't see this dude getting 4th and 1s consistently for us because he's outrunning a deep edge rush to get 4th and 1 to get the game going so we can win. You didn't see him do that.
DJ's legs and arms got us to the playoffs. Daniel Jones had 9 good games. We went 9-7-1.
Facts.
In a new system.
Facts.
In a new system, right.
What a bad offensive line. We were ranked 28th that year, and that was our
slowest and worst wide receiver core in the NFL that year.
Yeah. Richie James was his main target.
That is a fact. That's not me just pulling shit out the air. We had the slowest wide receiver core in the NFL that year. And the worst. The worst ranked and the slowest.
This man was throwing to David Seals. Where is he? Marcus Johnson. Where is he? Kenny Galladay. Where is he? Kadarius Toney getting carried by the Chiefs. And if it wasn't for his rookie contract, he'd probably be released. And you about to be saying, where is he in a second?
The Cosby's.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to keep him.
Like, come on, man.
That's what I've been saying for the longest, bookend. I would like to see what this team looks like with an average O-line.
An average O-line.
Ranked number 16 O-line. Run-of-the-mill, halfway. 32 teams, ranked number 16 O-line. I bet you we'd be smashing.
Like, man, these people crazy. And then another thing that these people are trying to do now, even the media is doing it. And I got a video coming up about it. They're trying to say,
here you go.
Yeah, they're trying to put Joe Schoen and John Mara against each other now.
Here we go.
And with the upgrade to the wideout, we got to shut people up. He had hip surgery in Detroit,
right.
Kevin Doncic, first of all. And then second of all, the motherfucker was running like he had cinder blocks on his feet. He couldn't create separation. He couldn't even get a quick start off the line.
If New York made him a bum, how come he didn't get a contract when he left?
Facts. He didn't even get a look. Nobody even brought him to a
tryout.
It was the biggest heist of the decade. That motherfucker got $72 million to catch 1 touchdown pass.
That dude was cooked when he came here. Dave Gettleman never should have signed him. That's just the facts of it.
Yeah, Ghost Dog, he got hurt. He had hip surgery before he came over here.
That's what it was. That shit did him in. That's a big part of playing football, man. Using your hips, bro. Like,
yeah, Daniel Jones is making
right.
Daniel Jones is ruining all these careers. Okay, so why did Richie James improve on the season that he had with Daniel Jones when he went with Patrick Mahomes? Why is Kadarius Toney doing the same shit over there with the Chiefs? Where's Kenny Galladay? He didn't even get a tryout. Where's David Seals? Where's Johnson? Where's Marcus Johnson? Where's Kyle Rudolph? These dudes are not even getting tryouts. The league is like, man, I don't know how he was on the Giants. Then we don't want no part of you. We don't even want to give you a tryout.
I don't know how you made it this far, but this is the end of the road, son.
None of these dudes are getting tryouts, bro.
Bunch of BS media ain't looking at the whole picture. Another one to get these funnies.
Harry no Burns. He ain't even played a snap for us yet.
Like right. Money from Washington. Facts.
Yeah, so much.
Average Beast, what's going on?
Like that whole narrative is stupid. Evan Ingram finally started catching the ball. You do know Evan Ingram made a Pro Bowl with Daniel Jones. You do know that, right?
That's a fact.
what happened to Evan Ingram. He went over to the Jaguars. They knew how to use him better, and he started catching the ball.
Y'all forget he was popping up the ball and causing interceptions. Y'all forget all that.
Go look up how many drops Evan Ingram had with the Giants. That dude would have had the same amount of stats, probably even more, with Daniel Jones if he would have caught the ball.
But that's one example out of like 20, bro.
Yeah.
And don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you coming here, you talking all that smack, but when in reality, that's one example out of like 20. You know what I'm saying? Even Golden Tate, who was probably his best receiver, he didn't even go to another team when he left the Giants. So, like, what are we talking about? None of these dudes are in the league. None of them they're not in the league.
Where's CJ Board?
I think they should have targeted Golden Tate more that year, and we'd have been more successful.
Joe Judge was being an asshole to him because he was like, "Give me the ball."
Yeah, facts.
But where's Latimer? Where's Cody Latimer? Where's CJ Board? Where's Benny Fowler? Where's Alex Bachman? We could give you 30 receivers, and you gonna give us one, and I guess you win.
Right.
Thomas getting hurt that first drive killed last season. DJ basically had one drive with Andrew Thomas. Right. Got to give Joe Schoen credit because he's built above average wide receiver room. Facts. Albert Hainsworth, I think his name was.
Yeah, Albert Hainsworth. That was one of the biggest hypes.
Yeah, he got that bread, Dash. He good now.
Good for him. Like, where are all these dudes you talking? Where's Colin Johnson? Where they at? Because it's Daniel Jones is causing all these dudes' careers to go belly up, but they give him $40 million. Explain that to me. Where's all the other tight ends that was on the team?
Where's Jarius Proney? I don't even think he's a Chief no more.
Yeah, he's still a Chief because of that rookie contract, and they gave up a third-round pick for him. But he's not going to be playing. He's not going to be playing.
You know what's crazy about those receiver QB talk? If QBs make receivers like that, why is Tony not like top 3 receiver right now?
Why is Richie James not a top 3 receiver? They both went to the same team, and Mahomes had his most frustrating year.
Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a bad touchdown drop. Oh.
That wasn't a playoff run. That was the 3rd game of the season. What are you talking about?
No. The touchdown pass that he dropped in that what was it, like week 9, week 8? We was
What are we talking about?
Slayton, that pass. I think it was like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, in the Washington game. That was week 3.
Yeah, that was a
meaningless fucking game.
Yeah, that was a meaningless game. That was week 3. We should have won that game, but
and we lost it on that fucking stupid call with Dexter Lawrence off sides.
Where he didn't jump off sides. Okay,
yeah.
That's right. They called off sides.
Wasn't Slayton's fault.
And then you could really blame that on the defense for letting them get down there in like 20-something seconds.
Right.
The New York media and the fan base got into Evan Ingram head. He had to leave. Exactly. Why is Richie James not signed? And give him 40 M's, but wasn't.
So let me say this.
Stop responding to this dude, cause he a troll. I mean, you can answer him all you want.
I'm gonna say this about that. If they really wanted to trade up for a quarterback last year in the draft, do you not think they would have got that quarterback?
Oh, that's who you responded to?
No, Kevin Doncic.
Yeah, that's who I thought you were talking to.
No, I'm just saying, if they really wanted that quarterback, Do you not think they would have got that quarterback? They would have gave up their whole draft to get that quarterback if they wanted that quarterback that bad. If they wanted Drake May that bad, if they would have gave the Patriots a couple of first-round picks and a third and a couple of other picks, you don't think the Patriots would have been like, okay. Was there interest? Yes. But if they really wanted that quarterback, they would have had that quarterback indefinitely. If they wanted a quarterback that bad, they would have took J.J. McCarthy or Bo Nix at 6. Or Michael Penix at 6 if they wanted a quarterback that bad.
I think that's interesting though, Pat, because they seemingly weren't in on those, and we said this the whole time. I said it anyway. I said it's either Jaden Daniels or Drake May. We knew Jaden Daniels wasn't going to be there. Drake May, the Patriots didn't want to trade. They want to keep the pick. We'll probably see that in this next episode. I promise you that.
You know why they kept the pick? Because the Giants didn't give them the whole boatload. No team is going. If they would have said, "Man, we're gonna give you our first round pick this year, our first round pick next year, give you one of our seconds this year, go ahead and give you a third the next year and a fifth or something this year," they'd be like, "Okay, dumbass."
Because it don't make no sense to overpay when you already got a quarterback on your roster that you're paying $40 million to. It just don't make no good business sense. And see, that's the shit that I respect Joe Schoen for. He's thinking about this very business-like and not emotional, like this fan base is. Like everybody say I am. But I obviously, me and the GM and the Big Blue Crew is on the same accord with some of these things. So he's thinking about this in the sense of, look, I wouldn't overpay for a quarterback and then have a quarterback problem on my roster because I got Daniel Jones here. That doesn't make any sense. Now, I think if he could have got a deal like he did with Brian Burns, maybe he does it. But that dude's not going to overpay for a product. I don't see it. And that's the whole thing with Saquon. That's the whole thing with this trade. And people want to say, oh, he overpaid for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is like, what, the 14th or 15th highest paid quarterback right now? After all these new deals got
like
put in place.
Like we predicted already.
So he's not gonna overpay. He's a smart businessman. Now you might not like the moves and the decisions, but the Giants are way better in cap health, and that's what everybody was complaining. We don't got no money. Well, we can't sign no players. We can sign any players we want now. They've been making these deals work. You know what I'm saying? But you do have to prioritize. We have been bad in the trenches for so long, and now that they're prioritizing the trenches, y'all are mad because they letting these flashy so-called stars walk out the door.
And NYG, he gonna say, "Oh, because they knew this was the best quarterback class in years." Okay, so if they know this was the best quarterback class in years, why didn't they take one of the other quarterbacks?
Why didn't the other teams take them? You act like the Giants is the only ones that passed on these dudes.
No, I'm just saying there was 5 to 6 quarterbacks in this draft people were talking about greatly, and they all got drafted pretty high.
They did.
So,
but again,
if this draft class was so great and they wanted to get off DJ so bad, why didn't they take one of the other quarterbacks? Why did they pass on Penix? Why did they pass on J.J. McCarthy? Why did they pass on Bo Nix? If they wanted to get off DJ that bad and his quarterback class was so great, why did they pass on? Why even if they wanted Drake May like that, why did they only pinpoint one quarterback? If this class was so great. I don't get it, NYG. If I know that every last one of these quarterbacks, basically what everybody's saying, it will be better than the quarterback that I have now, and I'm quarterback hungry, why in the world would I not take one of them?
Yeah, I don't look, man. Look, other teams passed on some of these quarterbacks too. You know, everybody didn't take a quarterback. You know, the Chargers didn't. You know, what Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee. So it's not like, and then Atlanta. Look, they take Penix for what? They got Kirk Cousins over there. So they know that he's going to probably be on the bench developing. But the expectation for the quarterback for the New York Giants would have been to come here and be better than Daniel Jones. And people act like, oh, that's easy. It's easy to be better than Daniel Jones. Okay. Can you get to the Giants? Can you get the Giants to the playoffs and win a playoff game? That's better than Daniel Jones. Win 2 playoff games. Matter of fact.
Yeah, you got to win 2 playoff games. You got down there to get to the NFC Championship game.
So I'm about winning. I don't know. If you arguing stats, go ahead. Don't feel free. But I'm talking about winning. Because that's the goal here.
Yeah. You got people like Herbert over there with the Chargers on a historic pace for stats.
Doesn't
this nigga
win
ain't even
shit.
got a playoff win.
Kyler Murray don't win
only
shit.
been in the playoff one time, but he's the greatest.
Dak Prescott don't win shit. Got a hell of a team.
Way better than what Daniel Jones has had. And guess what? Daniel Jones set history in the playoffs. Oh, but that's what they bring. Oh, he got smoked by the Eagles the very next game. Nigga, the Eagles were smoking everybody that season. They smoked the 49ers the next game.
Facts.
And that was his first playoff game, mind you. Made history his first playoff game.
And somebody else's stadium. Oh, it's the Vikings. A team that won 13 games.
Team that beat
they
us.
got the best receiver in fucking football, bro.
Yeah, beat us earlier that season.
They got the best receiver in football. Justin Jefferson.
And had Jordan Addison.
Yeah. Arguably one of the best tight ends.
And had TJ Hawkinson. And had a very good offensive line. And had Dalvin Cook.
You gonna catch him in the chat real quick, Pat?
Go ahead.
No, I said, can you catch him in the chat?
I don't even know where you
Can
at.
you catch your breath? You're right over there.
I don't even know where you at. Oh, here we go.
It's highlighted.
He says Schoen and Dable first year, and they had a playoff win, and people think they crazy for paying them $40 million. Listen, that contract is right where Daniel Jones needs to be. That was his market, and we told you that $40 million seemed like a lot during that period before all the other quarterbacks started getting paid, and he's right where he needs to be.
Matter of fact, Joe predicted that shit to a T.
Yes, he did. He said he was gonna get $40 million on the dot. Because I remember he kept saying they're gonna give Daniel Jones a bag of money.
He was saying that. Shout
and
out
he
to
said
Joe.
$40 million on the dot.
Facts.
He said if Slayton caught that pass, we would have been better off with the W. That's true. In that Washington game, and you don't know how the season would have went because we would have been what 2-1 or 2-1 at that time. So who knows? Team understood this was the best QB class in years. That's why they didn't give up the pick. Sir, there are quarterback hungry teams that if you give them a king's ransom, they're like, you know what? We could get a bunch of players with this. Thanks, jackass. Thank you for giving us your whole draft. We could get another quarterback because it's the best quarterback class in years. So they would have went to number 6 and took their second quarterback. Wouldn't they have? and would have had extra picks behind it. So you can stop that noise. This is the best quarterback class in years. They would have easily traded that pick to the Giants. K Saint says, I really think the reason why Joe Schoen asked Brian Daboll if he's okay with Jaden Daniels is only if the Commanders drafted May. Would they be willing to trade up for Jaden Daniels? May was their main guy. And that could be true. Because May fits the profile that they like. But he said, yeah, I'll be cool if you traded up for Jaden.
And we said May was the target over here. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, one of our members, shout out to the Miz.
Yeah.
He said May was the target.
He says, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted Penix. You're gonna have to protect him, that's for sure. But I think Michael Penix can shine over there with the Falcons, to be honest with you. He said, Average Beast, what's going on, bro? He says, what we've learned is that Shane is able to run the show freely. And also, why hasn't this regime used a single draft pick on a QB in 21 consecutive rounds in the draft? Because they're not just going to pick a QB to satisfy fans. It had to be the right situation. He said, hey, John, he says, I stay riding with DJ. We're finally putting pieces in place around him. We're going to be a big surprise for the NFL this year. I think so as well. It'll catch you off guard again because you really don't know what we're going to do now.
How y'all feel about Tommy Cutlass, though? Let's talk about that for a minute.
I feel that he's a very capable backup. That's what I feel.
What I'm saying? Because we always talk about this quarterback, but it's always focused on Daniel Jones, you know, and I seen promise out of a young quarterback, you know, undrafted rookie free agent to come in, start 3 games, you know, and look, is he going to be Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson or somebody? No. But again, a guy like that can win you games in this league. You know, look at Gardner Minshew. You know, hell, look at Brock Purdy. He ain't I don't think he's that great, regardless of what the media says. But he has a hell of a team and a hell of a coach. That shit matters.
Says if we had one of those delusional Giants fans as a GM, the Giants organization will be done. Thank God for Joe Schoen.
Right.
And Dash says because they're dying on that DJ Hill, Penix should be a Giant.
I don't even think they scouted Penix like that. I mean, I know they scouted him, but I never felt like he was on their radar.
That should hurt me when we passed on Penix. J-Man, I like the discipline of Shane and Dable on QB selection in the draft. They are sticking to their roadmap. Respect that. We in the car for the ride, says Dash.
Yep. So enjoy the ride. Quit backseat driving.
YG, you want to share that little clip?
What?
At the draft.
What clip?
Clip. Looks like we're rocking with DJ.
Oh, yeah.
That shit
was funny. That shit funny as hell. We can crack it up.
Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
It is what it is now. DJ got to cook, period. O-line got to cook. Facts. Got to make it to the NFC Championship game. We will, E-Man. Jarvis, these guys see DJ all the time. They know what he's capable of doing. DJ won a playoff game after they declined his 5th-year option with the slowest wide receiver core in the league. Agree on your comments. Falcons with Penix. Seems like a wasted pick with Cousins in the house. Tell me what QB has done more with less. None. Sleazy. Yeah, but not only that, Jones has to make his reads quick. His vision is concerning. Dak is Mahomes in the regular season and Rex, Andy Dalton in the playoffs. Cousins 75 years old. They look into the future. That's why they picked Penix.
Cousins ain't that old, man, but that injury is concerning, though.
It had Daniel Hunter and Zadarius Smith, Patricia Peterson. In all honesty, it's spilled milk. We got DJ and DJ got to cook.
Facts. That's it.
Hashtag Bears. Facts Big Dash. But it really was the best QB class in years. All them dudes trash. Browns gave up everything for Watson. How is that working out for them? Facts. Good point, Duwani. ATL should have never signed Cousins and have just drafted Penix. Shake my head. You need to keep that kid. Tommy D is going to improve if he gets a chance to play. Isn't like a generational QB class year like every other year. How y'all feel about Drew Lock? He's a backup. He's gonna be on the iPad. I think the decision was the combo DJ and Neighbors is better to have than just Penix or McCarthy. Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Just want black QB.
That's the truth. That's really the truth. To be honest with you.
Generational, we shall see. Nimmer. Rawhide media for you. Pause.
Hit that like and subscribe button for NYG Unpopular Opinion Sports and G Nation.
A lot of people who swear they know QBs pounded the table for Malik Willis.
Facts.
God, can we let this go?
I told you what Malik Willis was.
Why is everyone killing DJ decisions making when his O-line is literally getting him killed? Give some time, damn it. Yeah, he need time. He need time.
Yeah. If he doesn't play perfect, then it's the worst. He's the worst quarterback in the league.
Right. How can DJ go through his reads when they on his ass after one Mississippi? Rawhide says, who has done more with less? Pause. The 2021 QB class was generational too. People always bring up Malik Willis. Every time we talk about boxing, some gotta bring Rocky Marciano out his head. Rocky Marciano ain't shit. He beat Joe Lewis's ass. Joe Lewis, 175 years old. What up, Big Blue Crew? Let's go, New York Giants, ready for the season to start. So our Giants can shut up the haters. 11-6. Let's go. Black QB. What about he needs time to make his reads? O-line. Yeah, never understood that Malik Willis hype. Exactly, Lou. E-Man Perry says 15-2. Malik has yet to show what he can do. Yeah.
And he ain't gonna never get the chance. They drafted Will Levis right after they drafted him. He went in there, and I believe those 2 to 3 games he had with the Titans starting were not pretty, to say the least.
Oh, they were pretty damn ugly.
And I told y'all, everything that you said about Daniel Jones, that's what Malik Willis was. And nobody wanted to believe me.
How you like me now? How you like me now?
And shit, all them quarterbacks are actually ass from that draft, which I said that year too. None of them playing now. Kenny Pickett been traded. Desmond Ritter ain't playing. Malik Willis ain't playing. What was the other dude?
Mac Jones. He got traded.
Quarterback class. Uh-oh. Miss really flawed in the building. She says,
hey, what's going on? She just had like a 5-hour stream, man. Go check out our channel, man. I was at work and she was still live when I got home. She was on stream for like 5 hours.
Grinding.
Dope stream. Shout out to Miss Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
I got that clip, Lou.
Oh, share the screen.
All right.
For all the DJ haters.
Just gonna play the whole intro. You see it?
It's on the screen.
All right.
You got to put it up.
Can't hear it? All right, hold
We can't
on.
hear it.
I got you. I know exactly what to do.
Whoa.
All right.
What the catapo, huh?
You got it?
Okay.
Hit the mic opinions with the snap. NYG 22, yeah, that's the cap. Unpopular takes, but we cut no slack. Watch the views climb while we talk that smack.
It look like we running with DJ for another year, girl.
I think the Giants are going to get off to a fast start.
This channel for them high sports roars. Got the bass that hit like heavy doors. Unpopular opinion sports where the talk roars.
Yeah, that's who the other quarterback was, Sam Bowell. He ain't playing no more either. They said 1 year was enough, sir.
Yeah, Lou with the cut, man. That was dope, bro. Appreciate that. It looked like we ready with DJ for another year, cuz. He was right. Spot on, man. Shout out to Lou.
Thanks, Dash.
Like Memphis Blake.
Thanks.
That's crazy.
Round here, yeah.
I get high going down the I-95.
Hey, that beat was cold though.
That song's dope, yeah. It's one of my favorite tracks from him.
Trick Daddy was rapping before he started looking sick.
That's crazy. But nah, I mean, we've told people a lot of stuff since we've been on YouTube, and you know, people choose to not listen or argue or you know say that we flat out wrong, but then they not man enough to come back on here and admit that we was right. You know, and I think that's why a lot of people really don't rock with us like that, because we hold the fire to your ass. Pause. Stand on what you say, but we stand on what we say.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't like being held accountable.
And people waiting for us to be wrong.
Soft-ass society that we
Yeah,
have.
facts.
People waiting to prove us wrong. Even when we right, we wrong. And when we wrong, we right. I could have been right. So if I could have been right, that means I can't be wrong. So I'm right.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's the funniest scene in that whole movie. That Get Rich or Die Trying. You just met him.
That and when that motherfucker said, "Why they call you Bama?" It's because I ain't one niggas running around here calling me Liner.
Right. They said, man, I'm right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. And because I'm right, that means I can't be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I still had a chance to be right. So that means I'm right. They looked at him. Said, that makes sense. Man, come on, get in the car, man. He said, man, stop fidgeting. I said, look at that.
Behind me.
I said, man, that's Lou all day. He said,
Yeah.
behind me. He said, come on, step out the car real quick. And he said, what? You just met him. I don't like people moving around me, bro. That seemed funny as hell.
Tudo. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, salute, respect to El Rey de Boricua, Little Bronx, Italy people, old people, short people, wannabes, Big Blue Crew fam in the building. Greetings from me and my mates. Before you ask, I had pizza.
Appreciate you put the links in the chat too, though.
Yeah.
I
Appreciate you too,
to
though.
change my profile pic for this.
Appreciate you, John.
Shout out to you, John. Appreciate your support.
Man, that scene will always be funny, bro. No, El Capitan in the building.
Rafael, what's good?
Rafael, el venezolano. Judo,
Dude,
think
yeah,
you starving, Lou?
dude ain't even playing. You gonna eat, goddammit.
Oh,
You're gonna have to be
Eat?
rich to feed too, though, now.
Shit.
Tim, take them to the buffet. They getting cursed out.
Man, what? They shutting down the whole buffet. Y'all didn't even leave the salad.
AJ Bravo in the building.
What's going on, AJ?
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna stay up all night beating a dead horse. Pause. But I just with all the stuff I hear on Twitter and people posting all this foolishness about Joe Shane and Dable being on the hot seat and doing horrible in the draft because they didn't get a quarterback, letting Saquon walk. I'm like, yo, yeah.
So they supposed to get fired after 3 years. Let's just say they go 7-10 or 8-9. They supposed to get fired after making the playoffs their very first year, inheriting one of the worst situations in football. That's crazy. Fire them in 3 years. So you acted like you was expecting them to be Super Bowl contenders with this roster in 2 years. That's crazy. That is.
To answer K Saint's question, what are y'all looking forward to this camp? Me personally, I want to see what these wide receivers can do. Like, because, I mean, besides the offensive line, that's kind of the easy answer. But I do want to see what Neighbors can do. I want to see Wandale Robinson. I want to see if Hyatt has improved his route running. I want to see Slayton if he's gotten better. I want to see these wide receivers, man, are going to be a big part of this offense, man. Because there's no Saquon Barkley, so they're going to be passing the football. So, we're going to need these guys to do what? Catch the football, and get open. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this young group can bring to the table. Pat,
I'm looking forward to this offensive line progressing so that we can see DJ go through his reads and really get a feel for the scheme that this offense is going to look like.
Yeah, this offensive line is definitely going to be a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? Probably the major part of it. But
Facts.
Major key.
Right. Because I do believe this team can go as far as they want to if this offensive line blocks. Because the way they're setting this team up to be. And maybe they can bring in a new era with this passing game. I don't know. But I know it all starts with the offensive line blocking.
Too crazy. Great stream, gentlemen. Good takes on and very analytical about Giants defense. We ain't even talking about the defense. We've been talking about the general manager. Ralph be killing me on IG with the reaction videos.
Hey, some of them must do be funny, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Keep doing your thing, Ralph. He had me cracking up on one, bro.
I'm looking forward to the silence this year because we're going to be a problem because let's keep it a buck. All we're getting is slander. Yeah, they've been slandered. And if you're wrong, you ain't scared to admit it.
Facts.
No.
I've admitted I've been wrong plenty of times.
I will be
It is what
okay.
it is.
June 25th training camp.
Okay,
June
June.
25th was last month, brother.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
June.
You going back to the past? What? Man, this man got a time machine.
Back to the
Average B
future.
said I need merch for when I go to training camp. Well, there you go. Go to the link.
Yep.
Get
Go
some
to the
Stinky
Big Pat
shirts.
Sports Shop.
Blitz
Go
Squad.
to
Yep.
copy some merch, man. Links are in the description. And give us and let us know where you get it so we can give you a shout out, bro.
The links are right here.
That's to subscribe to your channel, man.
Okay.
Now the link is in the description. Well, in the chat. There you go, Average Beast. Both the links to our shops are in the chat.
All right. Well, come on. Our order. Lou, we don't care what you had tonight or yesterday, but we're all hungry as hell. All this stinky short people here, damn annoying.
Damn.
Our appetite already made.
A Train, what's good, A Train?
Maybe that's the first thing I did. What's the first thing you did? I am time loop right now. I meant July 24th. My bad. I misspoke. But we didn't hear you speak at all.
Yeah, you
We heard
mistyped.
your comment. Stinky short people is crazy. Laughing my ass off. A Train, been watching y'all brothers for a while. Y'all should have Dash on the show.
Oh, Dash, you know Dash is always welcome to the show,
We'll
man.
be sending Dash the link, but he's 3 hours
Mhm.
behind. So, our schedules don't really mash up most of the time. He be listening from work. Send the light. Oh. hmm Oh, you should have seen when we first went live.
Oh man, that was fun. He hit the live. I didn't even know.
Your boy Pat was hitting the black and mild.
Dash said I was on last week. Yeah, he was on the show last week. Hey, I never asked you, Dash, how you like the move? I think where'd you move to? Arizona? I think that's
Nevada.
where Nevada. Okay,
One of the two, Arizona, Nevada, some shit like that.
I thought it was Arizona.
Might have been. Home of the original Drunk Club. What
Man,
time? Yeah, man. We really gonna probably shut it
yeah,
down here in a minute.
yeah. Getting back to the regular scheduled program. Forgot how tiring it be, but
We interrupt this show
right.
to bring you the breaking news. Like, well, I remember the first time that I saw Lou Big Pat talking about Giants. I knew that was crazy.
Yeah, man. It's been 3 years now.
Uh, yeah.
When the football season started, it should be 3 years. Well, it was 3 years when the draft.
We called the draft the first time. We called the draft live on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next year we went to the draft, and then we went to the draft. So yeah, 3 years,
Yep.
3 drafts. Because I started March 19th, I started my YouTube channel. So right before the draft. PFF can kick rocks. Yes, they can. D-Dan Shelton, what's going on? We're probably going to end it here, guys. It's been a long day. It's been hot as hell. As everybody knows, I work outside. So I am tired. But make sure you tune in Saturday for Jake Paul versus Mike Perry for your boxing leather to the face Saturday night. G Nation Inside Sports. Tomorrow, make sure you tune in for the Black Top podcast with your boy NYG22 and Coach Ed Gladney. Saturday, leather to the face. Sunday night football talk with the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And so on and so forth with the rest of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network members. Miz, Coach Ed, Wales to New Jersey, Man Cave, Mac the Giants fan, Classified 3F with Joe, Big Blue in the Bronx, so on and so forth. You know everybody. I can't remember everybody, but subscribe to Big Pat Sports Talk, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we roll out of here?
Yeah, probably starting next Friday. I'll be doing the All 32 podcast after Coach and NYG's podcast. Start doing the All 32 podcast live. Probably start doing that as well. So be on the lookout for that, man. I think that's going to be a dope podcast. We can be able to talk about the whole NFL, talk about moves everybody's making, top games of the season, especially during the season. Is going to be on Fridays, and we'll do film reviews, everything, man. So be on the lookout for that.
Don't give away the goodies. Y'all tune in to see what the hell we going to give y'all. But until next time, man.
Check out Giants Conversations. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, man. I got a lot of stuff cooking. We're gonna get into some fantasy. We got Giants trivia. Got a bunch of things lined up for y'all, man. But definitely, man. Till next time. You already know what it is.
Thanks.
Ain't no chat, no like, it's just action. All my in front like they tapping. You already know. Poppin'. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rockin'. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm poppin'. I ain't stopping.